Hi, I'm Faith Buffarelli from Pete's Place Lunch and Learn, and this is my co-host,
Haley Howard.
and she's going to be helping me direct. We're going to be interviewing a bunch of businesses and asking questions for anyone who's interested in a business show.
Yeah.
I'm Faith Buffarelli from Pete's Place at Oregon City, and I'm here to interview you about some questions about you.
Okay.
First, I want to ask you, what has being in Oregon City done for you and having a business in Oregon City?
Well, let me just introduce myself. I'm Vicki from Oregon City, a Menchie store. I have owned it for about 4 years now. My past history has been, I graduated from Oregon State University in a merchandise management and was in a family business for over 20 years. So I knew I kind of wanted to be an owner once I left the family business, and so that's kind of where my background lies of what and why I'm here today with owning now 2 stores. I also own the one in Sherwood. So ask your question again, sorry.
What has having a business in Oregon City meant for you, with your affiliation in the community?
Oregon City has just been an amazing community. We started out really branching out and wanting to be a part of the community, the schools, the chamber, all the different nonprofits in the area, just to create that really a big community feel. So that's something that we felt really important to be a part of the community. I am not from here. I'm in Beaverton. I've been an Oregonian all my life. But when I looked at the community and the bones of Oregon City, it was just really appealing to me. It's a very family-loving organization. It's just been really, really great to be a part of this community. And so when I chose this, it was one of the things that we looked around the area. Having a cinema close was really great for business. But in the addict of people saying that you build it, they will come, that doesn't happen. So you do have to market, you have to be out in the community, you gotta put your feelers out, you gotta be a part of networking through the chamber, different things. So that's kind of what helped build the community and build the brand here in Oregon City.
Right. What is one of your favorite things about owning your own business?
Well, having complete control is nice, but it also plays a little anxiety in things, because when you hire young people, a lot of times they don't have that ownership style, so you have to mentor them into understanding how a business runs and how their role is important. So most people say, oh, it's so exciting to own a business, but it's hard. It's a lot of work. And trying to get your brand out there and get yourself known in the community is also a lot of work. It took me, a good year to start really developing and getting a good client base. But here locally, it's been phenomenal, the response and people.
What is some advice you would give someone starting their own business?
Patience, a lot of patience. When we first developed this, it took a year after signing the lease because we had to get authorization from Safeway to even be here at this location. And then construction, and then time, and then patience with your team members, because you have, like I said, younger team members. So it's one of those things that you have to have a lot of patience, and then understanding, just making sure that they're never going to be like you, so you have to kind of mentor them and train them to be successful so you're successful. So it's hard. Everything in business, you think it's a simplified business because it's self-serve and low inventory, but everything is everything has a lot of work to it behind the scenes.
Is there anything you wish you could have done differently, if there is anything?
That's a hard one. I have enjoyed being here in the community. I think I chose a good location and a good community to start, because of course starting a business, it's all about location, 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 as marketers know. So I feel that has been a huge plus for me. I don't know what I would do different. I think probably, again, like I talked about before, patience is really trying to make sure that I understand that this isn't going to be somebody that they're going to walk in and just be able to run it. It took me about a year and a half to really kind of relax and understand that that's how it was going to be. So just understanding and maybe spending a little bit more time at other locations to kind of see, you know, how that all operated, so that I had a little bit better understanding of that.
So what's it like owning your own business, but also like the business, like since it's Menchies and it's franchised?
Yeah, so this is a franchise. So it's a national organization out of California that actually, you know, runs the headquarters. I'd have to say the reason why I got into Menchies is because it was a cookie cut business. It already had the branding, it already had the marketing, it already had the layout, the design, it already had the simplicity that I was looking for going into a business. So I didn't have to start fresh. I didn't have to like do a whole remarketing of what Menchies is, which is obviously frozen yogurt. I think that helped me make a decision going forward. There's also bad things, right? Because, you know, there's things you can't bring in. I can't bring in local coffees. I can't bring in local cookie companies to resell and rebrand. It all has to be Menchie related and Menchie approved. So the toppings, the sauces, the candles, all that stuff. So you have a very narrow window of products that you can bring in and sell. So that to me it just limits you a little bit. But overall, them having, you know, different national brandings and advertisements and opt-ins on emails and, you know, mobile apps, those are things that if you were a small business, you wouldn't be able to do and branch out and market your name. So in general, I think having a franchise, even though it limits you, it creates more opportunity for you to focus on your business, because most everything else is already done for you. The topping choices, you know, the monthly branding, the cakes, the training, all that kind of stuff. So it does make it a little bit more easy to just go into the business without thinking about how am I going to market, how am I going to get my name out, how am I going to do all of that, because they already have a brand established.
Perfect. All right, I think that's all the questions I have for you.
Okay.
It was a really good talk, and if you want $1 off your Menchies, you need to use the code word batter, because Vicky's favorite is cake batter Menchies.
Yes. Or you could show your student view. I think that might be a good way as well. So we'll either be asking for your student view, or we'll be asking for the code word batter.
All right, perfect. Thank you. Just to let you know, the code word batter and student ID worked October 6th to October 8th. New to 8. Perfect.
Just to let you know, the code word batter and student ID worked October 6th to October 8th. New to 8. Perfect.